What's up, YouTube? Funnel Doc here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over all the different elements in relationship to a blog and how you can use them to be able to set up your blog and get things rolling. So let's go ahead and jump into today's video. What's up, YouTube? So I'm inside my ClickFunnels account, and right now we're going to be starting out over here in the blog tab. So first thing we're going to do is come back here and we're just going to go over a couple different things. Now, if you need to customize your blog layout, mind you, when you create your actual themes, they are going to create your blog pages and your basic layout for your blog automatically for you using the theme that you pre-select. But if you want to come in here and click this button right here, and this will take you to your actual blog layout or how it's going to look. Now, you've got two different things you can look at. First of all, you've got the post tab and you have the themes tab. Now, if you want to come in, you can hit your themes tab, and this is your basic layout here. Let's move this guy over here of what you're going to be looking at. So remember from before, when we talked about before, anytime that you see anything with curly brackets, that is going to be dynamic content that is going to be filled by ClickFunnels depending on what post or blog you're making. So you came in, you'll see here I added my little image, I got the post title, I've got the actual blog here that is working on. So as you can see here, I've got, I went in and I changed it a little bit. So we have funnel doc. I put the post title and actual image here. As you'll see this big content body here, this is going to be dynamically replaced by whatever blog you're working on. So it will pull everything. It will show the publish date. It'll show the title. Up here, you'll have your breadcrumbs, as well as you'll see at the top, there is a universal section. And the bottom, there's a universal section. Again, in case you're new to ClickFunnels 2.0, universal sections are something that's just amazing. It allows you to create one change and be throughout your entire funnel. Now, if you need to create a universal section, what you can do is you can come right here. Remember, sections are green. The rows and columns are blue, and then within the column are the elements, which are orange in color. So you'll be able to see there's rows, see blue, we've got the section, and then elements are the orange. So then you can come right here if you ever need to make a universal section, like say I wanted this section to become universal, come right here to save, and you'll see right here, make section universal. You'll name it, you'll add it to a folder, click that button, and then that section will become a universal section that can be used wherever you want in your funnel. Now, you'll see here that I've already made the layout and set it up and set it to my branding. So therefore, whenever I create one of these, because this is one of my templates, it will just recycle it and use the same one again. So that helps with your branding. So when you're first starting out, you're going to want to go to your templates. You're going to want to actually create this and set it up to be able to make your different branding, colors, and as well as styles. You can also set your style guide up here down in the bottom left. The next thing, so there is an example of a post. This is actually what your, again, home's going to be. So I didn't change the name yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to call my blog. It's just an assortment of YouTube videos at this point and stuff like that. So I'm not sure, but you'd come in, you can change this out. You'll see I added my image. But again, you'll see these are dynamically populated blocks. One of the things you'll notice is that you can see that these all look exactly the same because what ClickFunnels does is creates all of it. You'll see that's even 2 pages down at the bottom. You have the ability to have multiple pages, but you won't see any of these until you populate them with one of your blogs. So for instance, I've only got two posts, blog posts uploaded right now. I'm not a super big blog guy, as a lot of you that know me know. I'm doing this now to help build out my SEO and then provide a place that's easy to find other content. But since I've only got 2 added right now, those 2 would appear right here, and you literally wouldn't see anything else. Also, you know that if you change one thing in one of these, like say, for instance, you know what? I want to add a divider in here. So let's go to General, and we'll add in a divider. And look what happens. It's added to every one of these. So you can even make changes just in one, restructure, make it look however you want, and just know that if you change one, all of them are going to change. So that allows for a lot of speed of use there when it comes to blogs. The next thing is your actual category. So if you have, for instance, YouTube, you might have one that's on sales funnels, ClickFunnels, on marketing, whatever it is. This is where it's going to be dynamically populated by the category type, as well as you're going to see the different images here. Again, we have the brackets, which means dynamic content. So the post title, the image, where it's published at, and then the link to be able to actually go to that specific one are all created in here the second that you pick your actual theme. This is all made in the background. If you go to funnels and then go to funnel pages, you'll see theme pages, I believe is what the actual name is. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, theme pages. And then you'll have a list of, I believe it's 12 different pages that are automatically created for you. I'm still mastering all the exact numbers and stuff, but those are all made for you, like your membership site, the way your membership's laid out, your blogs, your homepage, all that stuff is automatically made as like a template. Now you're going to have to go in for some of this and put in your content, change it so it matches your branding, all that stuff. But this takes like hours and days off of time because it's all generated for you. So what we're going to do today is we're going to actually go over creating a blog post. We're going to talk about the different elements that are involved with this, as well as show you how to make one. So again, we went over the templates. We're now on our post category. We have the blog home. We went over blog category. You'll see I've added 2 blogs, but to create your own blog post, you're going to click this little plus button right here. Now, again, you can always come in here in your blog settings, just so we're back on our main page. You do have your draft and your public. So if you're creating one that's not actually published yet, it'll be under drafts and then publics, everyone that you can see right here. We went over customized blog settings, or like your title and different stuff like that. So if we come in here, you see like this is where you change your name to whatever you want your blog to be called. You have your different pathway that's on the end of it. If you wanted to use a specific style you created that's specific to your blog or something like that, you can always set that here. Right now, when you pick a style, it's sort of generated throughout. But if you have a specific one that you want to use here, you can do that. Or if you wanted to use like a specific template that wasn't throughout, if you want to change that, maybe you want to use one of the lighter ones for this, whatever, you can actually change that here. Next thing you're going to have is your SEO and sharing. This is how all your links are going to show up, how your blog title is going to be, your description, and then just an image, as well as you've got your categorized and uncategorized. Now, this is what we were talking before on that second template I showed you where it said categories. You've got uncategorized, that standard that comes with your blog, but you're going to want to add a category, and this is where you do that. So here I've got YouTube, but let's say I wanted to make a category that's like funnels, so I could maybe even have, you know, categories within categories. So I could create this, you create category, and booyah, you've got another one. You'll see a second where we're going to use these when we actually create the blog itself. Next thing, you've got tags. So this is going to help you, again, organize and shuffle your stuff. So maybe if you're looking for people that had this specific tag on them because they're watching your content or different things like that, you could create new tags right here. And then you've actually got authors where you see you come in, and I added a new author before. I need to delete that one, but you'll see here's my, this was a demo I was doing before in my group. And if you need to go to, if you want a group to help support you on your journey beyond even these videos, there's a link down below. You can join my CF2 Mastery Facebook group where I teach you how to master funnels, marketing, and ClickFunnels 2.0. Anyway, to create a new author, you're going to come right here. You're going to hit create new author. Again, we'll go with Bob, and we'll say big boy. I don't know, just name making up. You put whatever their email address is, Bob's email at bigbob.com or whatever, you know, I'm just using this. And then if you had an image, you're able to go in your entire image library and just pull one of those up. So say I wanted to use we're just going to use an example, my ClickFunnels 2.0 brutally honest review PNG. I'd put that, hit create author, and now when I create a blog, this will be on my drop down and will allow me to select one of these people as an author. I got to remember to go back in here and change all that out. So you'd hit update blog, of course, whenever you're there to make sure everything is saved. You're then going to go back out and go over the next few things. Now, if you wanted to view your blog, you can click this button. We'll go right here. We'll show you what my blog sort of looks like right now. Booyah. Again, remember we had it in my blog, and remember I told you could only see 2 because we only had 2 of these set up right now. So the next thing we do is create a new blog post. Now you can do it from the plus arrow. If you go into customize again and you're maybe adding multiple blogs at a time or something, I would probably recommend going in and adding them from right here, because as you add them, they'll show up here and allows you to interact more. But let's just go ahead and go back out real quick. And we're going to go from the big button right here today. So we're going to go create new blog post. See, and we're going to go right in here. We're going to go title. Let's go with this guy right here. Come in here, copy and paste. grab the little description real quick, just so we have it, copy and paste, boom, boom, boom. See how easy this is? Again, you've had your featured image. In this case, I'm just going to use one of my thumbnails that I created or had for my actual, oh, I missed it. It was right there already. Anyway, let me shoot that. So we'll just go into ClickFunnels. We'll go right here. This is the one I'm using, add domains in seconds using CF 2.0. Boom, that's done. Then you're going to come over here. Here's any SEO. So here's any SEO. If you want to edit that, you come in here. Again, we'll do title here, copy. And then we'll copy this too. Boom, boom, boom. Click, click, click. And then we can put adding as the ending or the root ending to the actual blog. So it's going to go funnel doc /blog / let me put another / just so it's got it. Boom, adding dash domains to, you always want to use a dash in between your words. It just helps for people to be able to recognize on the actual URL to CF2. And then you can't use dots or periods in domains. So I'm just going to put it CF2. Then we'll come over here to the far right. Right now it's in draft mode. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in public. Now you can add an author and a category from here. Now if I click it, you'll see that we've got all the different selection. But if I was creating this and I didn't go to the actual settings page, I can click this little plus arrow. You'll see the exact same pop-up that we saw before pops up. And you're able to populate it that way. We'll go ahead and hit this for Jeff Bannock. Same thing here for category. You can click a new category, or if you drop down, you can add that. You can also add multiple. So if I wanted to make one instead for blogs, now it could be like YouTube and blogs, and I've got even more specific targeting. If you ever want to undo these, there's a little arrow right beside it. You just click it and it goes away. And then if I wanted to add any tags, we'll add YouTube. And then if we wanted any other type of, like I said, maybe even breaking it down more specific just for this blog page, you could actually change up the style and the theme even for that. So you can do it on multiple different levels. The one I showed you before was throughout your whole blog. If you wanted your blog to be different than the rest of your site and your workspace and your funnel hub and all that. And this one even breaks it down to even the blog post itself. So once you're all done, you're going to come in and hit create post. And blammer, it's all done. I mean, it's that easy. And then here's what it's going to look like. All right. And this, as you see, when you come to this page after it's done, everything is grayed out. So you can see this is previous. You'll even see here where it's automatically been populated. But since this is a video, what you're going to want to do is come in here. You're just going to hit full page or choose whatever different size you wanted for your actual section. Then you're going to come in and you can actually pick whatever size you want for your rows. I'm just going to choose one. And then next thing you'd want to do, since this is a video, I have to put that video somewhere. So I'm going to place a video right here. I'm going to then come in and get my YouTube link. I'm going to put that in and blammo. Now I'm also going to come in. The one thing I do like to do is I like to make this guy go right here. It's like, this works with block pause on. So we're going to come right here and turn block pause on. And what that's going to do is going to create like an overlay, and the video is going to be running behind in the background. So what I'll do is I'll put like click for volume, boom. And then this will have an overlay. So the video will start, I'll show you in a second, but it'll have an overlay that says click for volume, which is great. And allows people to be able to have your videos come up without being super loud or anything like that. So let's put autoplay on. There we go, looking good. Now we'll save that real quick, and we'll just take a look at it just so you can see what I'm talking about right now. Boom. Now, I don't like the border, so we're going to fix that. We're going to go in just a second. I'm going to walk you through all the different elements that can be used in the blog. But for instance, you see how it's moving in the background. It starts from the very beginning, and that's one of the things that's super cool. So let's jump in and look at all the blogs. So first of all, I didn't like the way that's laid out. So I'd go to my section, first of all, go down to my background, go down to my color, and make it black. Boom. And then you'll see there sort of looks like there's an outline around the actual column itself. So let's see about that. Let's see here. It looks like there's a border here. Boom. And you'll see this little space right here. For some reason, ClickFunnels sets to 15 pixels. We're going to take that out and go to 0. So it's now only has like a little border around it right where you see right there. I'm going to add a little bit of shadow to my guy here just so we can also make him look extra snazzy. We'll take in the spread, add a little blur, and boom, now it's got a little pop to it. Now, what we're going to do now is I'm just going to make a little demo row here for you guys so that we can see all the different elements that blogs have to offer. So first thing is going to be a name. So I wanted to name my blog to come right here. I'd put it right here. Let me make this black so that you can see it. Boom. And what do you know? It's dynamically populated by whatever I've named my blog. It automatically allows for you to drag and drop and within seconds not have to worry about what it is. So that's a really cool one right there. You're going to notice most of the blog elements are going to be dynamically populated. So if you wanted to put your blog URL, you come up, we can come right here. So go to blog, URL link, boom. And now this link will go directly to the main page of the Funnel Doc blog. Again, you might want to put this here. You might want to put it anywhere else. It's really going to be up to you to design the layout of your blog. They do give you the basis. And technically you go in, make a few changes like I have, put in your text, put in your videos or whatever it is, and just leave it. But if you want to really get like crazy in here and start building and creating, you can also do that. I mean, you could even come over, instead, we can make this like a 2-column row, and you could put a video here, you know, and then under blog, you come in and do like, we're not going to use category here, but I'll show you what category is down below right here. So we go to category, and this is going to actually be a row within it that's going to have your category page. So it's going to dynamically be able to populate all your stuff from your category. So if I wanted to come in and again, you only see one because this is just like before where it had the one block, but all of them changed. So this is the exact same thing. So I come in here, put like a row, and let's say I want to add something. And you'll see here too, that blog categories have their own unique special selection right here. So you come in and then add in all your other different stuff, as well as, you know, like your name or a link, or you could create it or put images in here, all that, and that's going to be dynamically populated. So as I was just saying, you know, you've got your categories here, which I was just showing you, but you've also got your post blog. So you've got your name. If you wanted to bring in a name of that blog, you can put it like right here. And again, let me change the text so you're able to see it. So there you go. Look at the domain automatically populated in relationship to the actual post that's on that page, which is pretty awesome. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add another one. We'll go down to blog again. We'll go down to the post. Remember, there's 2 settings for blogs, categories and post. So then you've also got the summary. If you wanted to tell, like, this will be the description. What do you know? In this video, I show you how to add a new domain to ClickFunnels in seconds, just like I had wrote in the actual blog description. Next thing we'll look at is the actual summary. We've got a link, and this is going to be a link to this specific blog itself. So if I wanted to have this somewhere else and link it here, it would link that. The other things we'll be looking at is your publish date. Again, most of these are all going to be dynamically populated. What is today? Monday, October 17th. What do you know? Next thing, I'm not sure why it keeps resetting. That's a little annoying. So you go to your publish date. You got your image. What do you think this is going to be of? Boop. Of course, it's the image that I used previously. Again, all of these are pretty much dynamically populated. So it's literally set it and forget it. Once you've created it once you've laid it out, like say, for instance, maybe I wanted here where there's this video, maybe I wanted to use the image above it, or like I said, maybe I want to drag this video here. We'll delete this guy, and maybe I want to drag this image up here. So now I've got it side by side. That doesn't look that good, but you get the point. Like, I can really move this around, make it my own, do what I want to do with it. So the next element we'll be looking underneath post is image. We've got collection. That's the same thing as before, dynamically populated little blocks, but this is on the post level, which the other one we looked at earlier was on the actual category level. So again, if I picked one, it's going to be like categories like YouTube or funnels, where this one would be individual blogs or actual post. The next element we're going to look at, let's delete this bad boy, is categories. So you can actually put a category within a post. Again, so you can have your collection, you have your category. And then the last thing is if you wanted to list who the actual author is right here, we can see it's Jeff Bannock. I wouldn't like this, the way that font's set up. So I'd give it a little bit of some left and right. So it's centered a little. I'd change this out to some cooler font. I'd also make it larger, you know, something like that. But this allows you to even come in and add text above it. Your author is blah, 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 or something like that. Just know that that pretty much every element, other than the ones that you add in yourself for like a text block or a video or something like that. So like, for instance, let's say I wasn't using this. Let's say instead I was doing, you know, I wanted to come in. We'll delete all this guy real quick. And remember, this is your content post, so you're going to want to be in there. So let's say instead, maybe I wanted to make like a headline and come in here, and then maybe I had like a full blog that I'd written out and I wanted to use text. Now, those are the few things that are not going to automatically populate. They're not going to pull that from anywhere because they don't have anywhere to take it from. You have to do that. So everything else is dynamic. But if you add text, if you add videos or any of the things that you're going to be pulling from your own content, you are going to have to add those into each individual blog section itself. So that's pretty much it for blogs. It's really easy to do. Takes no time at all. I love the dynamic content. And I know this is going to get better and better as ClickFunnels starts adding and making more changes and just making ClickFunnels the premier software to go to. If you want to sign up for ClickFunnels 2.0, my affiliate link is down below. When you sign up, you will get a free copy of my CF2 Mastery course, where it literally teaches everything I teach on this YouTube. It breaks it down even more, makes it easier to digest, and lays it all out for you. And you get unlimited access for that as long as you're a CF2 affiliate or customer. So thanks so much for watching today. Tomorrow's a big one. Tomorrow's going to be a big one. We're going to be going over order form elements and the order form itself. It's going to be huge. I'm telling you, you have so much flexibility in order forms now. It is crazy. And I'm going to show you how to do it all in tomorrow's video. Thanks so much for watching today. I appreciate you. Have an amazing day. Funnel Doc out. Peace.